My mom hasn't taken a day off work in 14 years. Not one. I'm serious. I've kept count without meaning to. Double shifts at a warehouse while raising me and my little sister alone. No sick days, no personal days, no mental health days. Just showed up. Every single time. Last month, she collapsed during an afternoon shift. Just dropped mid-stride on the warehouse floor. I got the call from her supervisor while I was at work. My hands started shaking before they even finished the sentence. Turned out she had a severe kidney infection that had been building for weeks, maybe months. She'd been ignoring the signs. Pain, fatigue, the works. But you don't take time off when you're the only income coming in. You just pretend it's not happening. The ER doctor said she needed surgery and 6 weeks recovery minimum. No way around it. She couldn't work, not on her feet, not even part-time. My sister was the first one to say it out loud. We'd fall behind on the mortgage. We had maybe 3 weeks of cushion, and that was being generous. Mom kept apologizing from her hospital bed, which absolutely destroyed me. She actually apologized for getting sick, like it was a personal failure, like she'd let us down by having a body that broke. I didn't tell anyone what I was about to do. Not my best friend, not my girlfriend, nobody. I just liquidated my entire cryptocurrency portfolio. Everything. Sounds dramatic, but I'm talking about something I'd been stacking since college. Obsessively, actually. Research, timing, watching the markets at 2 a.m., 3 years of discipline and calculated risk-taking. $87,000 total. When my closest friends found out, I just cashed it all out like it was nothing. They thought I'd lost my mind. One of them straight up said I'd regret it forever. Maybe, but I wasn't thinking about forever yet. Here's where it gets interesting. My mom's employer, this massive logistics company, had this absolutely ancient policy buried in their handbook. Most people didn't even know it existed. If you took medical leave, recovered, and came back healthy, the company health insurance retroactively covered 80% of surgery costs. Nobody used it because nobody ever knew about it. The surgery came to $52,000. Insurance covered $41,600. I bridged the $10,400 gap and put the rest of the money into a trust for both of them. Enough to cover mortgage payments, utilities, groceries for the next year while she healed, money for breathing room, money for possibility. When I sat down and told her what I'd done, she didn't cry. Not at first. She just sat there, stared at the wall like she was trying to process something that didn't fit into her worldview. Then she turned to look at me, and I watched something shift in her face, like a wall coming down, a dam breaking. She said, "I spent 18 years making sure you'd never need anyone else. I was wrong about that." And that's when she lost it. But they weren't sad tears. They were different. Relief tears. Permission tears. Last week, she walked into her manager's office and quit, just like that. No 2 weeks notice, nothing dramatic. She'd already done the math on the trust money, knew it would hold. She's going back to school, something she'd always wanted to do but convinced herself wasn't possible. Not with 2 kids and bills and exhaustion weighing her down every single day. Nursing. She'd mentioned it once, years ago, and I'd never forgotten, but she never brought it up again. Too impractical, too late, too much. Now she's studying nursing at night, working part-time during the day at a coffee shop instead. Completely different pace. She actually gets to sleep sometimes now. She laughs more. There's this lightness to her I've never seen before. My sister noticed it immediately. That shift in energy, that permission, the wildest part? My little sister saw what happened, saw what was suddenly possible when you weren't drowning, saw her mother, exhausted and bent under 14 years of unbroken work, suddenly straighten up and say yes to herself. 2 days ago, she asked if she could apply to the college program she'd been interested in but thought was too expensive. She'd been waiting for permission that nobody was going to give her, just needed to see that change could actually happen in our family. That sacrifice could lead somewhere, that you don't have to stay trapped just because that's what you've always known. Yesterday, my sister sent me a photo of their kitchen table covered in college applications and acceptance letters, financial aid forms spread out everywhere with a sticky note that says, "We're both in school now." You showed her it was okay to let someone catch her.